Now moving on to the markets here in Nigeria. Nigeria's equity market closed flat today as all-share index gained by 0.01% to close at 33,357.16 points. While UBA was investors' toast today, trading over 37.2 million shares valued at 32.9 million naira. Exchange traded fund New Gold topped the gainers table today, adding 13 naira to its share price. While blue chip stock against Nigeria PLC, however, led the losers table today with an 8 naira 70 kobo loss, while over 306 million shares were traded today in 5,807 deals. Well, joining me for an update on the equities market is Babajide Solanke, an analyst at FSDH Merchant. Well, Babajide, thank you so much for joining us. Now, we see the market closed. Thank you for joining us, Babajide. We see the market closed flat today by 0.01%. Now, a trend we have seen remain in the past 2 weeks. What's responsible for this? And do you see this trend maintained in the rest of the week?
Thank you for having me once again. The trend, as you said, is what we've been witnessing in recent time because most stocks in the equities market have had significant appreciation in the share price since 2012. And most stocks now are carrying 2012 valuation. So we'll still continue to see this trend with some level of profit taking intermittent in between. Of course, the earnings season around the corner, and once that comes, we'll see some rally again along the way. So, but by and large, we'll still see this trend, of profit taking, some days of rise and some days of profit taking.
Well, we hear the NSE is about to launch an issuers portal that will allow companies to put out their information more efficiently to the market. This is clearly a positive development for what we see. But do you see this as a catalyst to boost demand for shares in the stock market?
Well, it's a catalyst. The current management of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the actions since the resume of is commendable. They've done everything within the power, to sensitize the public and to carry all stakeholders along. Of course, the new program of the NSE, which is the issue portal, of course, as you said, will significantly boost interest in the equities market and will attract interest into the market. But you must understand that beyond that, there are other factors that the market must make sure that that can drive the market, and that is the operating environment, the macroeconomic environment as it is, and the earnings fundamentals of those companies. And this look, to be positive going forward. So as you said, and I agree with you, the market will get significant boost from this new initiative from the management of the NSC. But beyond that, we still need further depth in the market. That of course will help the market to further get more attraction, and of course we will up this liquidity that we see, which I doubt will continue because of the liquidity is coming from the global perspective going forward.
Now, over the last two sectors, we've seen a fairly strong performance in petroleum stocks like O&O and Forte Oil. Now, what in your view is driving this demand? I mean, considering the negative issues, involving these companies and the disbursement of subsidy payments to the companies?
This company is, particularly for Ando, for me, is a case of lack of communication, proper communication with market participants. And I think one thing that has helped Ohando in recent time it's the effort of the management of Ohando, led by Tinubu, to come to the market. There was a fact behind the figure. They came to the market. They came to sensitize the market, sensitize the stakeholders, inform them about what's going on. And that kind of, just took away the fears that the market have always had about this company. So these two companies still have fundamental value. As you said, all subsidy saga is still going on. But these companies appear, particularly for Ando, not to really have anything to do with this all tragedy, I know, as shared by the MD CEO of the company. So I think going forward, the company have substantial, this company have substantial room for growth, and the only mitigating factor that I see that will make this company not to be achieve the full potential is if there's dilly-dallying going on about the petroleum industry bill. And again, I must add again that this company, particularly Ohando, has made significant investment in expanding its capacity and getting ready, for the new game in the oil downstream sector of the oil industry.
All right. Now we see Cement Company of Northern Nigeria was the top gainer today by percentage. Now this stock is up 125% this year. Did you think it's still a good buy in your view?
Well, it depends on the objective. I can't just say that. It depends on the objective, because for you to purchase any stock on equity, on the bourse, the objective of the buyer is critical. You may be buying for whatever objective, you may be buying for future growth and earnings. This company as you know, the future growth in earnings is enormous. It's a high growth stock, and the company can only do better. At this current price, particularly for me, I will not purchase. As I said earlier on, most of the equity prices on the Nigerian Stock Exchange now are carrying valuations of 2012. I think they have reached their optimum. Most of them are breaking the up barrier, and I'll wait for it to come down a bit before I purchase personally.
All right, then. Now, I'm talking about, your buys. What stocks do you think investors should go for?
For now, I think Flower Mill still has some value in it. So investors should go for it. I feel Zenith Bank, GT Bank, First Bank as well. I feel Lafarge Wapco, UACN as well.
I see the financial stocks are your pick. Why them?
Why my financial picks? The financial sector is even going to have more rally in recent time. If you factor in the fantastic growth they had in 2012 and the earnings season around the corner, it's just a sure bet that there's going to be some increased activities in the stocks by the time the earnings season begins to roll out in about 2 weeks to 3 weeks time.
And you're not looking towards the insurance sector?
The insurance sector, I'm not looking towards the insurance sector. I feel the insurance sector haven't gotten their act correctly. I think what has happened to those stocks is just a bigger fool theory. I think it's just a bandwagon head mentality. There's so much liquidity in the system, and it's gravitating toward the nearest stock available.
Well, let's just go back quickly to how the market had actually fared this week. Do you think this trend will continue over time? What's your prediction for the rest of the week?
For the rest of the week, I feel there will be some profit taking. I believe the market will close lower tomorrow than it did today. For the rest of the week, I don't expect what has happened today to happen. For Friday, I expect some uptick,
all right, then.
Marginal uptick.
Thank you very much. Well, that was Babajide Solanke, an analyst at FSGH Merch.